Smell that? That's the new car scent. You just signed a mountain of paperwork, handed over a small fortune or a 72-month financing soul crush, and pulled out of the lot. It's yours, right? You're the owner. Here's the kicker. The heating coils are already in the seat. The wiring is there. You're literally paying for the extra weight, burning gas to haul that hardware around every single day. But it's held hostage by a line of code. Your car doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to a server in Munich or Silicon Valley. And if your credit card expires, your car starts deleting itself. Welcome to the era of automotive serfdom. Strap in.
For 100 years, the deal was simple. They build it, you buy it, they leave you alone. But the market is saturated. Cars are lasting longer, and Wall Street is demanding infinite growth. So the auto giants looked at Apple and got jealous. It's called HaaS, Hardware as a Service. The goal is to build one universal car on the assembly line to save costs, then charge you to digitally unlock the stuff you already paid for at the dealership. Imagine buying a house, but having to pay a monthly doorknob fee. It sounds insane, but in the car world, it's the quarterly earnings report. Take the Mercedes EQ series. These cars have massive electric motors, but Mercedes throttles them. Want to shave a second off your 0 to 60 time using the exact same motor that's already sitting under your hood? That'll be $1,200 a year. That's not a tune-up. That's a digital ransom note on your own horsepower.
BMW's heated seat scandal was just a beta test. The industry is feeling us out, seeing exactly how much nickel and diming we'll take before we revolt. Here are the worst offenders. Toyota's pay-to-play key fob. Want to remote start your car from your kitchen on a cold morning? Toyota tried to charge $8 a month just to let your key talk to your car. They're charging you for a radio signal that travels 30 feet. They are literally charging you for air. Mercedes subscription steering. In the EQS, the rear wheels can turn 10 degrees for a tighter turning radius, but by default, you only get 4.5. You have to pay a yearly tribute to Mercedes to let your wheels turn those extra 5 degrees. You are renting your own turning radius.
Tesla, the battery hostage. Tesla has famously sold cars with software-locked batteries. You're lugging around 100 pounds of extra lithium cells, but you can't touch them unless you send Elon a few $1,000s via the app. You're probably thinking, I'll just take it to a local shop and hack it. Good luck. Modern cars are now SDVs, software-defined vehicles. They've built 3 digital walls to keep you and your mechanic out. The gateway. Every part of your car talks via the CAN bus. But now there's a bouncer at the door. If the central server doesn't see an active subscription token, it won't let the electricity reach your heated seats. Challenge response. When you try to mod a part, the car's computer asks for a digital handshake. The key is hidden in a secure chip that's harder to crack than an iPhone. OTA police. Even if you crack it, the 5G connection in your car will tattle on you. The next over-the-air update will see the hack, wipe it out, and potentially void your entire warranty, or brick the car until you see a dealer.
It gets darker. It's called parts pairing. In the old days, if your alternator died, you went to a junkyard, grabbed a used one for $50, and bolted it in. Today, that new part has a serial number. If the car's brain doesn't recognize that specific serial number registered to your VIN, it won't work. You're forced to buy a virgin part from the manufacturer at a 400% markup. This isn't about safety. It's about a monopoly on your repair bill.
The front line of this war isn't on the highway, it's in the cornfields. John Deere pioneered this software lock nightmare, forcing farmers to wait days for a certified tech just to plug in a laptop. But Americans are fighting back.
From right-to-repair bills in Massachusetts to hackers in Nebraska using Ukrainian firmware to jailbreak their tractors. This is the new American underground.
We are drifting into a world where you own nothing. Not your music, not your movies, and now, not your transportation. A car used to be a symbol of American freedom, the ability to go anywhere, anytime without asking permission. Now, it's a digital collar with a monthly bill. If we don't stand up for the right to repair today, tomorrow your car will turn into a 5,000-pound pumpkin the second you stop paying the power steering fee. So, what's it gonna be? Are you staying official for the warranty, or are you ready to jailbreak your ride? Drop a comment below. I want to hear how far you'd go to actually own what you paid for. Hit subscribe to stay off the grid. See you in the next one.